Welcome again to the newsroom. I am Simisola Adigun. Former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Chukwuma Soludo, has described his victory in the 2021 Anambra governorship election as a reflection of the people's will. Soludo said this during an acceptance speech shortly after he was declared winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Wednesday morning. Soludo, who was the Apex Bank governor between 2004 and 2009, was declared winner after a supplementary election was held in Ihiala local government area of the state on Tuesday, when he won 19 out of the 21 local government areas, including Ihiala LGA. Operatives of the Nigeria Police Force and the Nigerian Navy attached to the Imbo local government area of Akwa Ibom have raided sea militant hideouts and arrested 2 suspects. The suspects, who had allegedly terrorized fishermen on the high sea, were arrested on Saturday in the Ibaka area in 2 separate operations led by the divisional police officer of the Imbo division. In a statement by the security operatives, the suspects at different times conspired with other criminals to rob 4 fishermen and dispossess them of their wares, an outboard engine valued at 775,000 naira. University workers under the aegis of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Education and Associated Institutions have announced the commencement of a 3-day nationwide protest over the sharing formula for the 22.1 billion naira allowance promised them by the federal government. The directive to begin the protest, which will end on Friday, was contained in a circular addressed to all branch chairmen of NASU and SANU on Tuesday. According to the circular, the protest will center on the proposed sharing formula to be used for the next tranche of 22.17 billion naira to be released by the federal government at the rate of 75% to academic and 25% to non-teaching staff. Pharmaceutical company Pfizer has asked health regulators in the United States to authorize booster jabs of its COVID-19 vaccine for everyone aged 18 and older. The request comes amid concerns that the COVID-19 infections could rise again in the coming winter months. Currently, elderly citizens aged 65 and older or at high risk of contracting COVID-19 who initially received Pfizer or Moderna jabs are eligible for a booster shot after 6 months in cases of underlying health problems. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries on Tuesday disclosed that about $450 billion worth of new refinery projects and expansion of existing units will be invested in Nigeria and other developing nations. Secretary General of OPEC, Sanusi Bankido, made this disclosure at the African Energy Week in Cape Town, South Africa. He observed that creating the stability in the oil market is necessary to attract required levels of investment, which had been one of the primary motivations behind OPEC's collaborative efforts with 10 non-OPEC countries under the Declaration of Cooperation umbrella. A U.S. journalist detained in Myanmar has been charged with terrorism and sedition and could face life in prison if convicted. His lawyer said this on Wednesday. Danny Fenster, who was arrested as he was leaving the country in May, was hit with 2 new charges under the Counter-Terrorism Act and Myanmar's Penal Code. Fenster, the managing editor of Frontier Myanmar, an online news magazine based in Yangon, is already on trial for allegedly encouraging dissent against the military, unlawful association, and breaching immigration law. 136 universities are expected to jostle for laurels at the 26th edition of the Nigerian Universities Games Association NUGA, billed for 16th to 26th of March 2022. Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, announced this at a press conference on Tuesday. Ogundipe also noted that a 14-man subcommittee has been set up to drive the planning and preparation for the Games. The NUGA Games, which was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, will see participants compete in 7 different games in both the male and female categories. That is all at this time. Join us in the next hour for more news updates. I am Simisola Adigun.